Okay, good morning to all of you. I welcomes to all in our lecture series on mathematical physics. That is your core paper 8 belongs to 4th semester BSc syllabus. In our today class we are going to discuss about the Taylor series. So what is the Taylor series? The expansion of an analytic function in an infinite series is called as the Taylor series. So we have to just expand a analytic function. Okay. So this is going to be discussed with a theorem that let fz be analytic, which is analytic. Fz is a function which is analytic within and on a circle C centered at z equal to z0, which is in the figure, this one. Okay, the value of the function at any point z within C given by uniformly convergent power series, that is equal to this one. Fz equal to summation over n equal to 0 to infinity an z minus z0 to the power n, where an will be 1 by n factorial nth derivative of fz at z equal to z0, where we have to find out the Taylor series. That point z0 1 equal to 1 by 2 pi I close integration c f z dash dz dash by z dash minus z0 to the power n plus 1. This is n plus 1. So here this figure shows a circle in z plane. This is the complex plane. We have been considered a circle C or a contour C with its center at z0. This is the center, that is your z0. The radius of the circle is, if we are going to consider another point on this circle, that is your z dash, then the radius, this radius will be z dash minus z0 modulus. Okay, so z dash minus z0 modulus. Suppose this circle is in second quadrant, so z dash minus z0 will become to the negative value, so only for that we consider the modulus. In general, the radius of the circle will be represented as z minus z0 mod, where z dash is a point on the circumference of C. Z dash is the point on the circumference of the C. Let the function fz be analytic inside and on the circle C. Okay, by Cauchy's integral formula, we know that fz equal to 1 by 2 pi I closed integration C f z dash dz dash by z minus z. So Cauchy's integral formula we have been studied that, may you remember that is your 1 by 2 pi I close integration C fz by z minus z0 will be fz0. Okay, so if here we are going to consider f z dash by z dash minus z, so it will be fz. Okay, so instead of z0, if we are going to consider z is the point, then this will be fz. Okay, so by Cauchy's integral formula we can write fz function, any function value inside this circle, if that will be fz, that will be represented by the Cauchy's integral formula as 1 by 2 pi I close integration C f z dash dz dash by z dash minus z. Let this is your equation number 1, where z is any point interior to C. Let z is any point inside this circle. Now we can write this z dash minus z in this form, that is your z dash minus z0 minus z minus z0. So here minus z0 minus of minus plus z0, so minus z0 plus z0 got cancelled, so z dash minus z can be represented as like this. So we can take common z minus z0 from these two terms. We can get that 1 minus z minus z0 by z dash minus z0. Okay, so then if we are going to consider its reciprocal, then 1 by z dash minus z will be equal to 1 by z dash minus z0 into inverse of this one, 1 minus z minus z0 by z dash minus z0 inverse. Let this is your equation number 2. Okay, for the point to C, for the point, any point to C, suppose we are going to consider any point to C, that means inside this C, then z minus z0 always modulus always will be less than that of the z dash minus z0 modulus. How it is? Suppose we are going to consider any point z here. Okay, so z minus z0, this length and its modulus z minus z0, its modulus will be always less than that of the z dash minus z0 modulus, because z dash is on the circumference of the circle, but z is any point inside the circle. So z minus z0 always will be less than that of the z dash minus z0. Same thing it has been written, simple. Z minus z0 always less than that of the z minus z0 modulus. So hence, if I am going to consider this is larger, this is smaller, so this divided by this, z minus z0 by z dash minus z0 will be always less than 1. So this point I will be suggest to all of you that you just mark this point, this point that z minus z0 by z dash minus z0 is less than 1. This point will be required in our forthcoming classes whenever we are going to consider Lorentz series, and whenever we are going to be solve the problems on the base of Taylor series and Lorentz series also. So this type of format that you have to remember. Okay, it will be useful. Okay, but from the formula of geometric progression that we know that 1 by 1 minus t can be written as this one, n equal to 0 to infinity t to the power n, where here if t mod is less than 1. So here if t is less than 1, then its geometric progression can be written as in this way, or it can be written as 1 see, t to the power 0 means 1, t to the power 1 t to the power 2 t square, so 1 plus t square t cube up to tn. This infinite series is convergent for t mod less than 1. This series only can be converged when t mod less than that of the 1. So now 1 minus z minus z0 by z dash minus z0 inverse can be written as 1 by 1 minus z minus z0 by z dash minus z0. Okay, so here if we are going to consider this one is your t, here 1 by 1 minus t, this is the series. If we are going to consider t is nothing but your z minus z0 by z dash minus z0, then here 1 by 1 minus t, its series is t to the power n, n equal to 0 to infinity. So instead of t, I have to write z minus z0 by z dash minus z0 to the power n, summation over n equal to 0 to infinity z minus z0 by z dash minus z0 to the power n. Let this is your equation number 3. Now the equation number 2. Now the equation number 2, this one. Now the equation number 2, by substituting the equation number 3 will be here. In the equation number 2 we have 1 by z dash minus z is equal to 1 by z dash minus z0 into this much, but this much value we found a series, this one. Now I am going to substitute this series here only. So the equation number 2 will be 1 by z dash minus z, 1 by z dash minus z will be equal to, here see, here we have z minus z0 to the power n by z dash minus z0 to the power n. Okay, here see, z minus z0 by z dash minus z0 to the power n. So we can write z minus z0 to the power n by z minus z0 to the power n, z dash minus z0 to the power n. So in equation number 2 we have z dash minus z0 here in the denominator. So in the series we have z dash minus z0 to the power n. So now if we are going to put this value over here, then this z minus z0 to the power n and another z minus z0 is there. So we have to write in the denominator is z minus z0 to the power n plus 1, and the numerator will be z minus z0 to the power n. So summation of n equal to 0 to infinity z minus z0 to the power n by z dash minus z0 to the power n plus 1. Let this is your equation number 4. Okay. Now consequently the equation number 1 will be fz equal to 1 by 2 pi I close integration c fz dash. See, equation number 1 is what? Equation number 1 is nothing but this one. Fz equal to 1 by 2 pi I close integration c fz dash dz dash by z dash minus z. So here 1 by z dash minus z. See, 1 by this one. This much value we found as this one, right? Now we are going to put this value here. Okay, so what it will be? It will be 1 by 2 pi I summation, 1 by 2 pi I close integration c fz dash see fz dash in your equation number 1, fz dash, and we have to put 1 by the value of 1 by z dash minus z is nothing but summation over n equal to 0 to infinity z minus z0 to the power n by z dash minus z0 to the power n plus 1 into dz dash. Let this is your equation number 5. Now interchanging the order of integration and summation, and by using Cauchy's integral for derivatives, the equation number 5 will be, that means equation number 5 can be systematically written in this way. See, here z minus z0 to the power n is there, summation is here. Now I am going to take this summation to the initial n equal to 0 to infinity z minus z0 to the power n, z minus z0 to the power n is taken to the initial here, z minus z0 to the power n into 1 by 2 pi I, 1 by 2 pi I close integration c here fz dash dz dash, and the denominator is z dash minus z0 to the power n plus 1. This is z dash minus z0 to the power n plus 1. Okay, is equal to n equal to 0 to infinity, this value written as such, that is your z minus z0 to the power n into this value. This value is nothing but fn z0 by n factorial. Here you have to write by Cauchy's integral formula for derivatives. How it is, I am going to show you. Wait. See, previously we have been studied that according to Cauchy's integral formula for the derivatives, what we found, that is your fn z0 is equal to n factorial by 2 pi I close integration c fz by z minus z0 to the power n plus 1 dz. This much we have been studied, or this can be written as fn z0. This is fn means nth derivative of fz at z equal to 0. Okay, so fn z0 by n factorial into 1 by 2 pi I close integration c fz by z minus z0 to the power n plus 1 dz. This can be written as this one. Then now same thing we have been used over here. See, here only instead of z dash, here see, here instead of z dash is written, that's it. Okay, so if we are going to consider the right hand side, if I am going to match the right hand side, this one and this one, so 1 by 2 pi I, 1 by 2 pi I close integration fz, here fz is there, here fz dash, so fz dz fz dash dz dash by here z minus z0 to the power n plus 1, here it is z dash minus z0 to the power n plus 1. See, z dash, here fz is any point inside the circle, and here z dash is represents any point on the circle. Okay, but the physical meaning of these two integral is same. Okay, now already z minus z0 to the power n is there, as such I written. So 1 by 2 pi I close integration c fz by z minus z0 to the power n plus 1 dz is nothing but fn z0 by n factorial. So here this also can be written as fn z0 by n factorial by Cauchy's integral formula for derivative. You just write over here. Or fz can be written as an into z minus z0 to the power n. That means here fn z0 by n factorial is considered as an. Okay, so where an is considered as fn z0 by n factorial, or it can be written as 1 by n factorial nth derivative of fz at z equal to 0, z0 at z equal to z0, nth derivative of fz at z equal to z0, or it can be written as, that means this much is nothing but this value 1 by 2 pi I close integration of fz dash into dz dash by z dash minus z0 to the power n plus 1. So an is nothing but this one. So hence we proved the defined theorem whatever initially we have been considered. Okay, so now here we are going to consider one case when z0 equal to 0. When z0 equal to 0 means when the point where we have to find out the Taylor series of a function, that point if it will be the origin, that means z0 will be equal to 0. If z0 is the origin 0, that is Taylor series of fz, this fz will be simply z0 we have to put as 0. That means it will be an into z to the power n. So an z to the power n summation over n equal to 0 to infinity, where fz equal to summation over n equal to 0 to infinity an z to the power n, where an will be equal to your fn 0. Here z0 is considered as 0, so fn 0 by n factorial, fn 0 by n factorial, or we can write 1 by n factorial dn f 0 by dzn, sorry fz by dzn, where z equal to 0, z equal to 0, or we can write 1 by 2 pi I f z dash dz, f z dash, here mistakenly I written dz but it is dz dash. Okay, here it is dz dash, so here should be dz dash. So 1 by 2 pi I close integration f z dash dz dash by, as we consider z0 is our origin 0, so it will be z dash by n, z dash to the power n plus 1. Okay, so here we have to stop our today's discussion. In next class we are going to be discuss some numericals upon your Taylor series. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.